The following program contains adult language, descriptions of fantasy violence, and a general lack of skill, talent, and quality. Audience discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Party of IV, the show with a bunch of wondrous wizards, wicked warlocks, and whatever weird and wacky bullshit I decide to make up on the spot, because that's literally how the game is played. Now.
Did he say bullshit?
Because it's in your bullshit hockey. So you guys are just turning in for the evening at the Dinwiddle Inn. We have Fox and Arlo and Haugh in one room, and then we had Aust and Lukthaen in another room. Is there anything you guys do before? Mostly you guys. Anything that you guys do before you turn in? Anything special? Any pre bedtime treatments or anything like that?
I don't think pre-bedtime. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna go try to go to the room in the morning though.
Okay.
When we wake up.
Yeah. So, but specifically right before bedtime, anything. Lukthaen, in the wee hours of the night, I know you like to take a little bit of time to yourself.
Got my book. Reading.
Just kind of going through it and.
I'm just opening it now. You just go.
All right. So for your first 4 hours of pre-trance time, just kind of refreshing yourself on your book. Oh yeah, you said you're opening it for the first time. Is that what you said?
No, just as the camera pans.
Oh yeah. Didn't see you there.
I'm just doing a bit of light reading with this massive tome.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Lukthaen does a little bit of light reading before trancing for the evening.
It's a full-on party in Lukthaen's room from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.
When he's trancing, does he also just see the old Microsoft, like the squiggly line? And just play Microsoft music and just watch the screen.
Nice.
God,
Nice.
so good.
I feel like I'm in his head right now.
Tomorrow's tickling each other or whatever.
So, not to bury the lead here, but where is the dragon scale that Lukthaen had? What is it in your bag? You have it in a pocket? Or
Yeah.
In the nightstand drawer as a.
Definitely just in his bag.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As you go to trance, like you have a couple of times previously, Lukthaen gets some flashes in his mind. Again, of this first-person perspective. You're looking down. You have these large green claws, and you're looking around, and you turn around, and there's this huge mound of gold and treasure, and amongst all this, even somewhat behind this in this hoard, there is just above that there's a ledge with a plinth or some kind of pedestal or display or something that is clearly missing something. Like there's just what should be there is clearly not there. So as you're looking around, you're just kind of looking around for this. You don't really see anything, and then you eventually snap out of it. Okay. Your trance continues as normal. We all awaken in the morning. Any kind of morning routines, anything like that? When we wake up, anyone?
I want to go to their room before they leave their room.
Okay.
And so I'll go and I'll knock. Knock, knock.
There's just a montage of Aust getting like his armor on and putting it. You know, he has a long sword, never uses it because he does the glaive, but he has long sword in, glaive on the back, and then just like armor plate, and
I'm just fully watching.
Yeah.
Just like I'm not even trying to hide, or like maybe I have my book, but I'm just like.
And then there's a knock on the door and just like the turn, just like very, very action shot.
Right.
He's ready.
Yeah. Yeah, slow motion to the door, exactly. Yeah, make it as dramatic as possible. But yeah, Aust will open the door. See
right.
Arlo.
Aust opens the door, sees Arlo.
Hello. I think we need to talk. And then, do you like fully open the door so I can walk in?
I think I would open the door, and then if you need to talk, yeah. I mean, I would bear you entry. I think, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna step in there, and I'm gonna just see anything I can sit on, and I'll go sit. And then I'm like, I was talking to Luke last night, and he told me I should have come apologize to you. And I thought it overnight, and I think that I don't want this to be complicating our larger adventure. So I think I owe you an apology for attacking you. And then, so that's it. And then I like really slowly walk out of
It doesn't even wait for me.
Arlo does not handle awkward situations.
Well, he did say that was it.
So Aust is gonna turn to Lukthaen and just look at the still open door and just. Did that just happen? Am I still dreaming?
It did happen. Yes.
Well, it was a nice gesture.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me check. All right. So you guys get ready to head out in the morning, or just about right after this happens, with the door still open. The town guard Albin that you guys had spoken with the day before, he has come up to the room, and you can tell this time he's probably made a little bit of an effort to kind of make sure his gear is in order, and he's got his helmet on this time, and he walks up and says, "Oi, Mayor said I should escort you guys to the gate at the end of town to show you guys probably the direction that you probably need to go."
Great.
Sounds most helpful. Thank you.
All right, this way. He's just trying to be all like all proper instead of a little more relaxed as he was yesterday. He's trying to make a good impression. It's like okay.
Well, they say second impressions matter.
Indeed. Let's see. So Albin takes you guys through the back half of town. Near the end of town, there is, as you guys saw, there was a wall that kind of went around most of the city. At the rear, if you can call it the back of the city, there is another large gate. A couple of guards there, and as they see you guys approach, they go ahead and open the gate. They know why you're here. There's no reason to stop you or question you, especially with Albin escorting you. What you guys see is there's a very clear trail that leads off into the forest. The forest, as we said previously, is essentially dead. It's a deadwood forest. Lots and lots of trees, but they're all very, very brown, very like gray. You can tell they do not have any life in them. There's no leaves. They're all just sticks and twigs. And so Alvin just kind of leads you guys down this trail that leads through the forest. Why doesn't everyone give me a perception check, please?
It's a real solid 8.
Hardy.
Aust, yeah.
Hardy, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, Luis.
21.
Ooh.
I know the crap out of this forest. This is great.
And Lukthaen.
Is this your preferred terrain too?
I believe so.
Forest?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I'll scoop you guys.
Let me put a pin on what I was going to say to Lukthaen. Were you
It
gonna?
is.
You were gonna roll again?
I was?
For
You have
advantage.
advantage, see if you can get better.
Oh,
Why not?
19 again. So 21 again.
Nice.
She's really, really
Just-
consistently good.
Right. I just really know the woods. This is a forest.
Those are dead trees.
Despite, yeah. Despite the death, it is a forest.
All right. So as you guys are being led down this path, the trees they're spread out pretty well. There's probably about 10-15 feet in between the trees. You know, you can see through them pretty well. As you continue on this trail, you can see up ahead the woods. It's almost like it's a different land, or like a different world. There is a definite clear line where the trees are far more dense. They're much closer together, and the trail continues, but it gets a little more narrow. And, if there had been any greenery and any leaves or anything, it probably would have been a really nice canopy where you can kind of go through almost like a tunnel of a trail through the forest. But, again, still all dead wood. Lots of branches and twigs. As you guys get to that point where just the density of the trees just changes, Albin just kind of stops and is like, "All right, well, it's there's really only one way to go. It's that way there. I'll probably go ahead and see my way out. Good luck to you all." But Fox, what was your perception?
Well, I got a 4. Rom got a 16.
Nice. Okay. So definitely Rom would help. Definitely Rom would also start to notice this. You guys start to hear like this rustle off to the right. This rustle in the forest. There's a creaking of some wood, almost as if there's like a really strong breeze or a really strong wind only in one part of the forest, and then you start to see movement, and there's just this crackling, and then you see one of the trees eventually just brings a leg basically out of the ground, and you just and brings another one, and what looked like giant branches just creak down into big hands, and we all can roll for some initiative.
Oh,
Nice.
All right, Fox, what you got?
11.
Live.
11.
I live.
Yeah.
Arlo, what you got?
2.
Two. A gentleman's 2.
No, it's quite right. I got a 10.
10. All right, and Lukthaen.
15.
Nice. Okay. Hello? Oh yeah, that button. right. So as you see this tree start moving about, it is a deadwood treant. Just to inform you guys on this D&D ass shit. So yeah, this huge moving tree is coming right down at you guys, and Lukthaen actually gets to act first.
Okay, so a tree just animated. Is it moving towards us?
Yes. So it is. It was probably, if you could say, if there's like layers of trees, right? There's probably like, a few. There's like a line of trees off to your right. A tree right behind that, so it's probably about 30-ish feet away, and it is animated and started coming towards you guys. It just comes straight for you guys.
Is there any kind of facial expression? The questions are, how do I know this thing is hostile towards us? It could just be warmly greeting us, thanking us for coming to stroll in the forest this day.
Last thing you want to do is kill tree breeders.
I guess I'm going to take a few steps backwards, and I guess I'll just hold a firebolt, and if I see it act hostilely towards any of my colleagues, I will firebolt.
Okay. Coincidentally, it is...
I will say, "Sir, we mean you no harm," and then I will also
Right, just like kind of like a nice action pose.
Yeah. It's like I got my hands up, but like one of these bitches is locked.
Yeah, right. Hell yeah!
Call an ambulance.
I'm about to put fire on this tree.
Right. So it is pretty much as you suspect. This thing starts to comes after you guys. Kind of the closest one towards him is Albin, and yeah, one of those branch arms is about to. I mean, it's just a big swing. Like there's no mistaking, it's about to come down.
Can I roll?
So yeah,
18 to hit.
that will hit.
Fir tree. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Does it have like damage susceptibility?
That's why.
Takes.
I mean, fire's kind of what I got, but I was hoping.
Let's see. Because math. All right. Well, if you want, I mean, it's probably no secret. Wood is very susceptible. No, that's not. Let's see. What's the word I was looking for?
I don't know. Try using D&D ass words.
I know. I was trying to think of D&D. What's the D&D word?
Yes, it is
vulnerable.
It is vulnerable, but it is
different thing.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Vulnerable damage. So that's so that 5 is actually 10.
And it's dry wood.
Yeah.
So like
It is.
more
It's a pretty dead forest, you know.
That's 2 volvos.
The two things have been emphasized.
Both of the volvos, okay?
It's all of the bulbous.
The two things have been emphasized here is that it's a forest and it's dead wood.
Yeah,
It's
dead
wood.
wood.
Yes. So the that firebolt definitely is definitely not good for it. It's not healthy for it. So the treant's going to go ahead and come down on Albin. That is going to be. That's not going to hit, actually. Oh no, it is.
I thought he was sidestepping. In reality.
Yeah. So as Albin is kind of facing you guys and kind of see you guys off, it's like, what's happening? And then just bam! It just slams down its branchy arm upon it for that hits Albin for 8 damage of bludgeoning.
Oof. So a lot for a dude, bro.
It is quite. It's kind of a lot for an NPC, of course. But he's hardy. You know, he's fine. He's still. Yeah,
Thank
he
God he
really
put his helmet on today.
Yeah, he really made sure to kind of tighten down those gauntlets, and so yeah, he gets pummeled with it. Not great. Fox is up next.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll try to shoot a tree and see what happens.
Can certainly
it's a
try.
creature like any other being in the D&D world. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Hunter's Mark as well.
Okay.
So that's going to be 13.
13 does not hit.
Inspiration.
Okay.
Just toggle over. Nope. That's not gonna hit.
All right. So yeah, you fire an arrow, and it just kind of dings off of the trunk of the treant. Does no damage. Aust is up next.
All right. So I am gonna come up to this thing. I will use a bonus action to prepare a Searing Smite, and then take a swing at this guy.
Nice.
Oh. The hell did that just?
Oh,
That just went into the Twilight Zone.
Wait.
Okay.
Kid table bring.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Fantastic.
How did you do
Right, jeez. Perfect. So then, boom, and d6, and F it. I'll go ahead and do a Divine Smite with it too. Okay. Okay, that. Perfect. So that is going to be a 7 slashing damage. It's going to be 4 fire damage, and then 10 radiant damage. I don't know if it has any other, like, resistances, like it was resistant to slashing, so I just broke it down for you.
You are the slashing is fine.
Okay.
And then you said
It's 25
10?
total.
Yeah,
10
so
radiant, 7 slashing, and 4 double radiant.
fire. And then with Searing Smite on its turn, it's going to need to make a con saving throw.
Okay.
Or take additional fire damage. It's actually on fire right now.
very good. Very good. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Albin is gonna go ahead and take out his short sword and kind of give it a whack. So let's see what is he. That's gonna hit, and that is gonna be only 1d6. That's 6 damage though. So Albin takes out his short sword and gives a good whack right on the arm for 6 damage. So that is going to be Arlo.
I'm gonna produce flame and throw it at him.
Nice.
Does 14 hit?
14 does hit.
You just missed it.
Man.
And that's 8 damage.
So that's straight damage?
Oh, fire.
Yeah, so it'll be double. So
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Because mathing. Alrighty, you guys are doing some stuff. All right. What else are we gonna do? That's gonna be so as you guys are kind of getting your action poses ready. Faol, of course, he just kind of dips. He just dips.
Adventure over.
Yeah. Like,
That's all we had for you guys.
that's all I had. The campaign's over.
It's a side quest anyways.
We really stretched out that one shot.
Yeah. So yeah, he actually goes to kind of take a little bit of cover behind one of the other trees, kind of on the other side of the road, because obviously there's not a whole lot he can do presently. But that brings us back to Lukthaen.
Okay. Rom is gonna fly off my shoulder and fly up to the trees, like dead branches, and start just like pecking and shit. He's gonna give me the help action, shellfishly, because I'm doing fire.
That's all right.
So I'm gonna take a blasty firebolt, aim at this guy, and that'll be whatever 19 plus a lot is to hit.
Definitely.
24. 4. 7 fire damage before any potential modifications might apply. And then, but wait, there's more.
Act now.
Luke remembers that he's got this fancy jewelry, and he actually he goes, and then he goes, and he's gonna use a bonus action with his illusionist bracers and do it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one is not quite gonna. No, it's a 9 to hit, so that one won't.
No.
Do it. He got a little.
Yeah.
He's not. He's got to practice with the off hand.
Yeah.
He's, you know,
I'm a
his
righty.
non-dominant hand.
Yeah, right.
You know. Did he start a forest fire? No, I'm just kidding. I think the spell says it it extinguishes when it hits its wherever it is.
All right. So, it obviously does not like the fire too much. So he is going to...
Real quick, con saving throw?
Yes, good call.
13.
13. What is con? Who's got a good con, though? That is a 12 plus 6, 18.
He's
Whoa.
no longer on fire.
No longer on fire.
And also, if he just started his turn and just melted into ash.
Yeah,
burst
right.
into flame.
Like,
It'll melt into ash. That's silly, but
it's okay. We'll cut it. We'll cut around that. So he clearly doesn't like all of this. Well, actually, you're still some distance. You're still several feet away. Albin is all up in his business. Aust is up in his business. So he is gonna go ahead and take a shot at Aust.
we're good.
Do we do flanking this game? I forgot.
Yeah.
So you guys might be able to position yourselves to.
Right. That is not gonna hit. So that was only a 4. That's 9. Yeah. So yeah, he's going to. So he comes to bring it down on you again. You've seen this before. You're able to dodge that away. Take no damage. Fox is up next.
Well, everyone's got a shot at this guy. I just want to get a shot at this guy.
Got any fire stuff?
I have no fire stuff. I could
Because only she
disguise
can
self.
prevent forest fire.
Haven't you heard you gotta fight fire with fire?
Solid arguments on both sides.
And that one didn't hit either. Man.
Okay. So you're just. So you have a tree and you're just throwing twigs at it? That's like,
Honestly.
take that stupid tree.
Take that.
All right, so Aust is up.
All right, I am going to take another thwack at this guy and hopefully not hit Chris with the D20 again. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
How's this guy looking?
So he's not on fire, but he's obviously very charred, very singed. Lots of smoke from those residual burns.
Right.
He is. He's not great. He is less than ideal.
All right, let's take a couple whacks at him.
He is
here.
definitely.
That is going to be. I'm not going to burn my last spell slot, but that is going to be a 6 slashing damage.
Okay. He's still going. And so Albin's going to go ahead and take another whack at him with his short sword. That is also going to hit. So that is a 14 for him. So that will hit with his sword, and that'll be for 5 damage. So he's just kind of hacking at it. Okay, and now it is Arlo's turn.
And I miss.
All right. Back up to Lukthaen.
All right.
Rom does the pecky.
Mm-hmm.
I do the bolty.
Nice.
3 to hit
Yep.
for 8 fire damage. And modification.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
For 2 more fire damage.
Lukthaen, finish him.
Yeah. So, as kind of described before, take that first shot with the fire. Kind of hit him, but like you could see him kind of teetering over. And then I just go with the second one. And this one kind of like just catches him and just like irradiates him in flame. And he just kind of turns to ash.
Exactly. Yeah, he crumbles down right where he is.
Mustache.
Right, he melts. He's a puddle of ash now. Yeah. So liquid hot magma. So yeah, you guys are able to take down this tree ant. You guys are kind of all still in your action hero poses, looking around, and don't seem to hear and or see anything else moving around at you guys.
Alvin, are you okay? Took quite the hit.
The helmet helped a little bit. And you can see maybe a little
It's
bit
good
of.
that you put on your full regalia.
Yeah, it's almost like it's meant to do that.
Professional.
Yes. Today.
Right. I'm gonna go.
Yes, you said
yes.
that. Unfortunately, your
Yeah.
goodbyes were.
Apparently, I was a little slow off the jump there.
Make it back to the town safe.
Thank you.
Do we need to accompany you back to accompanying us here? Or-
No, I think I got it. It's not it's not that far. So and so Albin go ahead and kind of shuffles off and kind
How
of.
far was the walk?
So the walk was not. It was maybe a couple of hundred yards. It wasn't really that far.
I'm gonna send Rob.
Just to make sure.
Like after he's already started,
Yeah.
a little while later, I'm like, come on, go
Just
check on him.
make sure he's alright.
Yeah.
Well, then why doesn't Rom give me perception? Or even investigation, since you're actually watching out for him.
I'll do perception if that's okay,
Yep.
because he has an advantage on that. It's only an 11.
Okay, but very very similar to the drive over. Was pretty clear. Not a whole lot of issues. So as Rom is hovering over, just kind of checking in here and there, he stays on the trail and eventually makes his way back to town, where he is eventually taken and treated by his homies. So
When Rum is sure he'll make it safely, he heads back towards us and he'll catch up to us if we've already started
yeah.
making our way.
Well, you tell me. What all would you like to do now? A giant deadwood tree just tried to attack you.
Can I roll some type of informational roll? I'm trying to determine if these things move in packs or if they're more like solo creatures.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and do like an insight. Or even Arcana.
That's more my bag.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Nice. So as you guys kind of take a moment to, make sure everything is good, you definitely don't hear any other rustling. You get the impression that he was just like a guard, as it were, like a sentry, and so he's he was here for a reason, and he was probably trying to make sure that you guys don't go farther into the woods. I know that's a lot for an 18, but yeah, as you're kind of looking around, and obviously as Rom kind of hovers over the canopy, doesn't see any other extraordinary tree movement, and so it's probably safe to say there are none presently.
As I see him flying around, I remember I have my own familiar, so then I will go dig in my bag and take out my little stone
Okay.
and release my pseudo dragon, which I'm gonna name Shadow.
Cute.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Very cool. So yeah, you are able to take a moment to cast this little spectral shadow, this little spectral deep dragon that gives you all of the same benefits. And what do you guys think? Do Shadow and Rom get along?
Oh.
We'll see. Spin-off. The Adventures of Shadow and Rom.
Cute.
I can hear the 80s, like,
Yeah.
cartoon theme song, like, right now.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Definitely a good cop, bad cop.
But they trade off, so you don't know which one it's going to be.
Yeah. It's the Starsky and Hutch of the D&D familiar world.
That's right.
Alvin was giving us like a general direction of where we need to head.
Right.
Did that come from that general direction, or were we kind of ambushed from like a different direction? That we can tell?
It wasn't from that direction. It was just off to the kind of the side of the road at this point.
But there's like a clear trail, right?
But yes, I mean there's definitely a trail that goes through the woods, and again, as this point in the woods, the trees are much more dense, and again, if the greenery were actually filled out, this would be like a tunnel heading further into the woods. As you guys were walking through there, he probably would have described a little bit further down the road. It was believed that, but the reason why this town was established here is because good old Great Arthur Dinwiddle, he was tracking a dragon, and he believed that the opening to that lair was over here in this direction, which is why they set up camp there, so they can kind of investigate and explore. And this trail that has been traveled ever since then should lead straight to the potential dragon's lair. So
Is that where we're assuming, like, because we're trying to find like the aquifer source, right? Like the whoever
Poison.
poison.
correct.
The watering hole. Then we're assuming that happened at the source, or that's the information that we have, right?
Can you ask that?
So we're investigating like the well source. Like I'm just assuming it's like some kind of underground aquifer from the mountains or from the
Right.
forest or whatever. But we're assuming that that's in the same spot as where this trail
Right.
ends.
So this is the most common or the most well-known kind of opening
Right.
into the mountainside.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you guys get farther into the forest, it starts getting a little more hilly.
Right.
Right. A little more rocky.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of going into
the
the
mountain.
mountain area, and so you know that the caves and the mountains start to open up down in this area.
Yeah. Okay. Just trying to make sure that
Yeah,
Dragon's
yeah.
Lair is heading to the same
I
spot
may
as
have,
the.
I may have classic writer's mistake. I may have had some information in my head that I didn't explicitly portray to you guys.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm just assuming, like, as it being a town, there's at least like a couple roads in, a couple roads out. So it's
Right.
if we were to take one of those roads out, eventually we would just go somewhere else, as opposed
Right.
to ending up where we need to go and where we need to go, like
Exactly.
following a trail. So I just want to make sure. It sounds like this is the trail we need to go on. But
Yeah.
just want to make sure there's not, whatever. So we don't need to kick a dead horse. It's all good.
Roger that.
I'm one beer in, so
Yeah,
I
no worries.
get it, guys.
No worries. All right. So you guys continue down this trail, and again the terrain starts getting a little more rocky, and there is one very clear trail that leads a little bit farther into a slightly more rocky area, and then there's what looks like a smaller, less traveled path that kind of goes off to the left. What would you like to do at this point?
So Aust is going to turn to Fox And Fox, you seem fairly comfortable in the woods. What do you think is the best course of action here?
Yeah. That's true. But I guess could I see if I can spot what else has taken this off the beaten path sort of trail, like any tracks or things that I could maybe...
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival.
22.
Okay. So you can definitely tell this is not just like an animal trail. You know what I mean? You can tell that this is it's worn enough to where it's very deliberate. Like this is like someone or something has walked this trail probably more than a couple times. And again, it's definitely not. You guys haven't seen any animals for the most part that you guys have been in here. So it's definitely more man-made, if you will. It's just, like I said, more deliberate. It's not like wandering animals. Like there's been some traffic along this trail, some foot traffic.
Okay, so I'll relay that to the team. Just say, this other trail, right, is definitely deliberate, and I guess depending on, what we think is going on up there, if it is poisoned or something, would it be best to just go straight up the trail and into the head of it, or should we go in this?
Well, we can always send our little friends up to scout for us if we wish.
Yeah, Rodney.
I was gonna ask, is it covered, like, is it thick trees, like for sky view, for the...
Yeah, the trees here are definitely much more dense than when you originally came through, or than the section of forest you guys came through at the beginning. You can see because there's obviously no leaves that are actually completely blocking it, but it's not clear because
Like
you're
overlapping branches.
Yeah, there's still lots of twigs and branches, so it's not like when you go like really fast like that, you can kind of still get the picture, but there's still stuff in the way. So, so you can kind of make some things out, but it's definitely easier than if there were some kind of greenery or something here.
Okay. Do you want to try to get a bird's eye view, and I'll try to go through the track, like send him lower, like we're below branches, and you take over above branches, see if we can find anything out?
You want to do the same path?
Yeah, I think the one that's clear is mostly the one that seems that most people walk. So I think if anything, if we can figure out what this beaten path is, we can decide whether we want to go that way or take this unique path.
Very good. Let's do it.
Okay. So what roll?
So you're gonna send Shadow. You're gonna send Rom. Y'all are gonna go head down this path. Go ahead and give me your perception rolls. 19.
11.
11? All right. As Shadow is kind of making their way kind of along this trail, what they find is it kind of just, as it goes, it gets a little lighter, a little thinner, as if fewer people go even that far. It goes probably, it winds through the forest probably a good 100 yards total. and it's almost like it gets to a tree and then just kind of just stops. Very similarly, Rom is with that with the high above you. You know, you can almost see how the tree lines that kind of match the pattern of the trail, and very, very similar. You kind of get to a point where you can't tell if or where that trail goes anywhere past that same tree. So,
Is there anything special about the tree that's in the way?
yes. This tree looks a little, I'll just say it. Just looks a little wider. It looks a little fatter. The base of this tree is a little bit wider, a little more girthy than most of the other trees in the area. So yeah, that is
Nice.
Nice.
All right. So I guess we'd convey that information to the other members of our group once our familiar friends returned. It might be some kind of magical entryway of sorts.
It seems peculiar enough to investigate by any means.
I'm certainly intrigued. Intrigued.
yeah.
Ha.
All right, it's a side trail.
All right.
Let's do it.
A side quest.
Let's go beating off the path.
You already have inspiration.
Nope.
Like no. What you talking about?
Before we go in, I'm gonna cast Path Without a Trace on all of us.
Ooh, very good.
That's a good one.
And I will keep my eye out for any traps on the way there.
Okay. Do you have? You
Just
you're just gonna just
Yeah,
walk
just
it.
like
Just
that.
walking.
Abundance of
Cool.
caution.
Right.
yeah. Not like
You don't have anything for that.
no.
Okay.
Does that give us?
Okay. Let me scroll.
Plus
Scroll.
2
10.
stealth
checks?
That's what
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Just a casual +10.
Plus 10.
Right. No big
Holy
deal.
moly.
No big deal. All right. So you all get to this chunkier tree, or rather, take a step back. You guys continue down this path. You can see the path gets a little less worn the farther you go. You finally get to the chunkier tree, where the trail where the trail ends. It's like it goes straight into this tree. It doesn't look like anything. It's like walking around it or anything like that. It just goes straight to this tree. What all would you do now?
I'm inclined to touch it.
Can we throw something at it first?
That's a better idea. Yes. That's a much better idea.
I'll put the tank down too.
Let's throw something.
I'll grab a twig
Okay.
and just toss it
All right.
at the tree, I guess.
Give me a how far away are you
I
from
would say
said tree?
5 feet.
Okay. I guess give me a twig roll. Yeah, just give me a roll. See how good you throwed it.
13.
All right.
13 twig.
So yeah, you throw this twig, and the twig hits against the tree, and it's almost like the tree flexes a little bit. You see there's like just a slight reaction, like a little movement from it. But as that tree hits and just kind of tumbles down, it just kind of stops.
So we see this visual phenomenon of it like flexing a little bit.
Yeah, so you see the bark or the trunk of the tree is kind of wavy. The bark on this tree is like a little chunkier than some of the other trees, and so as there's like this little dip on the side of the tree that you're facing, and yeah, just kind of like as it hits against that, it just kind of like flexes a little bit again, and almost in like a reaction.
I think we might have to
Touch it.
touch it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Aust will do it.
Should we all try to go together?
Oh, that'd be sweet.
It's some type of teleportation thing.
Yes.
Oh.
I think that'd be a good bonding experience. We'll do it all together.
As she
Hold
says that, I look at Arlo.
I will touch the tree with you.
Yes! Ding, 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 ding. Achievement unlocked.
Yay.
All right.
Friendship.
Yeah.
So hold hands.
All right,
and
so all you
walk
guys
straight
are
into the tree.
holding hands.
Yep.
Yeah,
holding
we're
hands.
like locking arms and we've got one.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Got it.
Oh
Got
my
it.
gosh, this is like the boss. Like just like locking arms. This band.
Okay. Arlo's the one who's gonna touch the tree?
We're all
We're
gonna
all
touch it.
touching.
You're all gonna touch it at the same time.
as close to simultaneously as we can hear.
Okay.
Like a go team sort of thing. But
All right. So you all kind of.
Is it wait 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3
Is it
go?
3 and go, or do we go on 3? Yeah, we got that whole thing, and then we figure that shit out.
which was what? It's 3 and go.
It's 1, 2, 3 go.
Yeah,
Got it.
Phantom 4. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. So you guys go to touch on this on the tree.
Touch the girth.
Touch the girth, the girthy wood. And now, when you say touch, are you just like kind of like grazing it, or are you just like?
Aust is definitely getting a hand on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like as if I'm going to step through.
Right.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's a push, not a pull, right? So you guys go to step through it, and it reacts. And who is yeah, doesn't matter. What it does, it's like it folds inward, and then it's almost like you can feel it kind of wrapping around your hand and starting to pull. And it just kind of pulls you further in, and it's almost like it's like rotating and undulating, and then it kind of engulfs you guys into the tree. You guys are, you guys kind of feel yourself getting kind of scrunched up together, and then you start kind of like you start kind of moving down. You feel as if the trees itself is starting to like kind of pull you downward, and you're just going down and down and down until you just kind of like plop out into this cave or cavern. You guys kind of spit out through the ceiling, and you can see like this hole with all of these vines and stuff that and the roots of the tree that just kind of just like spit you out, and you guys all fall, only about like 8 feet. It's kind of person size, only about 5 to 8 feet down, and you guys are now within this very, it's a little narrow, but you're within this like cavern or cave, and it doesn't look like it was necessarily mined or chiseled out or anything, but there just seems to have like the rocks just kind of seem to take this like natural kind of pathway, and what you also notice in here, unlike on the surface, there's lots of moisture Like you can actually, and if you actually pause for a moment, you can almost hear trickling of water. So what all would you like to do now?
I will produce a flame because I think we don't all have dark vision.
Correct. Yeah, you don't all have dark vision. It is quite dark in here. There is no foreseeable source of light.
I'll actually cast. What did you do?
I just put up a flame.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights. You create up to 4 torch-sized lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. You can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size.
Nice.
So I'm gonna, and it says I can use a bonus action to move the lights up to 60 feet. I'm gonna have them just kind of trail in front of my 3, or I guess 1 in front of each of us. I don't really need a light, but
Got it.
yeah.
Okay. And so you're gonna have like the light, one of the lights just kind of lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 20 feet or so in front of us.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, you guys start kind of making your way through this cavern. Again, it's not necessarily made for walking or made for traveling, but it is obviously due to the trail and the way that you all were transported down here. Someone probably figured it out somehow that it was that something was here. You all continue along. Why don't everyone give me a survival check?
Sir Vivi. Okay. 15.
Okay.
Natural 1.
No.
12.
14.
14.
What's your Madi? Do you got a Madi?
No. 0.
No, mine.
No wisdom?
No wisdom.
Love that.
Makes sense.
No.
He's not a survivor.
I played the part.
All right. With this light, and obviously Lukthaen's non-afraid of the darkness, he obviously has a better feel for what's going on, even in such low light.
I'm from the dark.
That's right.
I just molded into it. I was born for what I can do.
You're going to get adopted to darkness. I was born to it. I was mortified.
As you're going through this cavern, there's not a lot of options as far as which way to go. It kind of just jaggedly kind of goes in and out and around through all these different pieces of these different parts of the mountain. Some of the turns are a little more sharp, but you, Lukthaen, and especially with everyone else, you said you're on the end? Is that what you said?
How wide is the area that we can traverse through?
The area that you guys are walking through is like, in reality, it's probably like less. It's probably about 3 feet. Like you know, if you got some chunky armor, you're probably.
So we have to do one at a time. I'm probably somewhere in the middle, but I do have dark vision 120, so it's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty good chops. Plus ROMs probably help it too.
Yeah, naturally, and I mean, and there's light. But especially again, your familiarity with the dark, even though the trail itself is kind of jagged and windy, you get the sense that you're kind of, it's, in general, you're kind of curving. It's almost like you're going around something. You know what I mean? Like,
do I feel like our elevation is changing?
yes, good call. Thank you. You do feel that the elevation, ever so slightly, continues to go up, ever so slightly. It's not obvious, you're not stepping up to anything, but there's the slight incline as you're kind of going in this somewhat round or circular direction.
Guys, I think we might be ascending. the interior of the mountain.
Only one way to keep going.
Indeed.
Okay. As you guys are making your way along this path, there is, again, not a lot of space until you get to another. You can almost assume it's probably the end of this path. You do start to see some light coming in from somewhere. Maybe there's an opening at the end of this cave. As it continues to kind of wind around, it does kind of open up a little bit, and what you see is there's someone here on the ground. It is a humanoid woman. They're definitely trying to be quiet, but they are in like a little nook, as the rocks there's like a little nook in the rock, probably 20-ish feet away from whatever this opening might be. Continues to curve around, and this humanoid woman is on the ground, and she is frantically clawing at her neck. She's and then she kind of notices you guys, who all are you? What are you doing here? And she's looking down the other path. Is don't let anyone know you're here. And she's just kind of clawing at her neck. And you can see her clothes are very worn. They're very tattered. She's dirty. So she's been down here who knows how long. But she also gives you that vibe of what you guys had seen before when you guys originally entered the town. Those guards that were in those cages, those jail cells, looks like maybe would have been one of these other grafters who is kind of gotten away from the pack, as it were. And as you guys are kind of looking, seeing what she's got going on, you can start to see there's one of those scales kind of buried into the side of her neck, and she's trying to birth it out. So she's you need to get out of here. The same thing will happen to all of you. And she's just she's just trying to she's doing what she can.
Who did this to you?
I don't know his name. He's some kind of abomination. I don't know. He's just. And in that moment, you start to hear, coming from that opening near the end of the cave, you hear this very loud growly, just this very loud, large, grumbly sound, and you just hear these large, these heavy footprints, right? Just, and then what you see is it's still relatively narrow, right? This whole this cavern, and even about wherever that doorway is or that opening is, and whatever this thing is, it stops. But you get this sense of just size, right? You probably can't fit down here, but you hear this heavy growl, and then you start to see that scale on her neck starts to glow green, and then she goes from being frantic to just kind of no expression, and her eyes start to glaze over, and she's and it's she knows what's happening, but she's you're all going to die down here.